Boom! Welcome back, everybody, to TubTalks numero tres. I'm here today, your host, Mitchell Eason. I got Christian Plourde and Will Plourde. Or do I? Or Christian and Will. No, I'm backing with you. Anyway, so I got two living legends on here. Honestly, these are the boys. I'd say legitimate day one LA guys. Literally, bro. 100%. The day I came out to LA, I met this fair. We got to do that again. Hold on, bro.
Are we going in like that?
I do the little snap.
Listen, that's what I was missing at first.
And then the point. Right there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, me and Mitch were just like,
bro, I want to hop right into that right away. So number one, I land in LA sometime in November, December 2020.
Crazy.
Carrying a massive
We just missed each other the first time.
Dude, so this guy walks through my front door, right? I'm living at, not a continent.
Notch. Shout out Notch.
Yeah, so I've always lived there for many people that knew that. Obviously, I have my own place now because it's not like a house, But so I'm in there. I see this guy walk in with a duffel bag where his junk should be, and he's like, "I'm Mitch. I got a massive car." No, no. So he walks through the door. This guy, the photographer Goose at the time is hyping up this dude. I'm out of town, actually. I'm visiting family.
That's right.
Yeah, and so...
Wait, what?
I wasn't even there when he was there. So we FaceTimed, and he's like, they're telling me this guy is just like me.
Yeah.
Respectful, morals, doesn't hit on girls like that, like super ball, big ball energy.
Like subtly bragging right
now. No, he's just like, that's exactly what they're telling me.
Facts, me too.
Like, taking care of like the house and like what needs to happen. And so like, I get there. Everything they said he was, but times like 500,000. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you light up a room. Even now, bro, like, which we'll get into later, like, this dude, like, I needed him.
Can I add to that? Like, before me and you ever met, bro, he FaceTimed me. He was like, bro, you got to meet this guy named Mitch.
I was like, this dude, people like him don't exist.
Honestly, I just started painting a picture because I had never seen a picture of you. We had never met. We had never FaceTimed. Right. I remember the first time we FaceTimed, we were like, yo, like, you living legend. And then we end up meeting like a week later.
Yeah, when you came out.
And then we didn't really know we hadn't met yet just because we had spoke so many times.
Dude, it's trippy. Like, first of all, the boys are fucking gassing me up right now.
No, dude, I'm not even saying
literally.
This the man show like
appreciate the love.
Don't exist, bro. I tell everybody like, you want to meet a textbook dude? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, never talks poorly about anybody. Yeah. Always has something positive to say. Compliments everyone, likes everyone. Like, dude, just morally, ethically grounded. Like, I told him this dude saved my mental health back in December. Like, bro. Mitch is just a good human. He is.
This is so fucking pure. You fucking legends.
Our family and friends can attest to this.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
We literally my friend Mitch is the greatest human.
Bro, here's the thing though. You can I say this all the time, and it's cliche. I think at this point, at least it's everyone knows this is my cliche saying now. You can only see others what you see in yourself.
Yeah.
And I fully believe in that because when you have problems in life, you project them on others. But when you see good in other people, it's because that's what you recognize about yourself you like, and it shines in other people. So everything you Fairkers just said, you're just saying it to a mirror. You're just saying it through a mirror, honestly. You guys are that good at dudes. You have that pure of hearts. You're that respectful. Like, it's rare to meet. Like, here's the thing. In a humble brag,
out here too.
I was just going to say that, bro. Like, I've met some good people in my life. I feel like we all have.
Absolutely.
When I came out here, everyone says it's cliche. It's LA. Everybody's a snake. And it's freaking true.
No, 100%.
I was like very surprised at how true it was. Like, people just jerking me off.
Of course, you're from Pennsylvania, so I was even talking to Nate, my best friend over there, and he's like, I was like, dude, there's no real such thing as like family loyalty out here amongst the big crowd. Like, you have a small circle where it does exist, of course, because you need to. But East Coast, like, everyone treats each other like,
it's just how it's real.
Yeah. And like, dude, like,
out here, it is cliche to say LA is fake, but
everyone's in offense.
It's
very East. Nobody's really afraid to say anything. They kind of keep it like a buck. Out here, everybody's afraid to say anything,
and just gasses everybody up like to no end for no reason. In the sense of like, they don't really know who they are at all. And they like, I don't know. And it's just seeing, especially you're probably going through this now too. Like coming out here, not having an audience, getting overlooked, not like really showing what you're capable of where you are. And then you're stepping into your music stuff, which I want to touch on down here. I'm stepping into like, being on Netflix, and you can see the people shift how they're talking to you.
1,000%.
Literally from 1 week to the next time you see them, it's a different person. All of a sudden, because you went up 200K on Instagram, and it's like, bro.
Honestly, I've always had like even for my following, I was always around these bigger people, and at first a lot of people would be like, how do you know these people? You don't even have any followers. Honestly, bro, it's just the way you treat people. You make them feel like they're a good person. You get to know them. You put yourselves in their shoes. Automatically, like, talking about the mirror thing. If you're bringing someone down, it's just a reflection of where you're at. You want to bring them down to your level because you can't bring yourself up to theirs.
Yeah.
So if you're always on like that high level, like you're positive and everything, you're going into people, like you said, complimenting them, getting to know them, understanding their issues.
Just
and
being
then
a good
having
person.
that loving like aspect of where you can trust me as a family member, like be loyal, and then proving that to them.
Yep.
You know, you get farther.
Because that's the
it's
thing,
more than a number
bro.
will ever say on a screen.
It's like what you said out here when you come out here and specifically you were saying like you were hanging out with people who are more followed and stuff like that. Like I come out here just as like a guest with you, and obviously like I have my friends.
People know you now.
Yeah, I know
everybody.
I know, and I'm
like
fortunate that like he's like helped me out with my career more than I could ever even imagine. And it's just crazy to think that like people out here say the same thing. Like when I go back home, people are like, "Bro, you only know these people because of like Christian." So imagine you met Katie through one of your friends.
Yeah.
Every time you hang out with that other friend, they're not going to be like, dude, you only know him because of Katie, bro.
Nuts,
it's
it's jealousy, bro.
Friends work,
and when
though.
you go to
Like,
the
you
top,
meet each
wouldn't
other
you want
from
your best friends and your family with you there?
That's how friends work.
It's
like,
like
people from other people.
It's a mutual grounding, and so it's like, yeah, I am thankful that like I've had my friends and my family like.
I don't get what people are like. It's interesting when people say stuff like that or like. I don't know, man. We're not gonna rip on anyone, but it's like it's just the typical LA stuff is real, and these are two freaking good boys, good freaking men. Watch the electronics over the water so we don't die here. But no, honestly, guys, like we said before, like we all know where we are. We all know where each of our hearts are. And I'm just super grateful to have you guys in my life.
Blessed to have Mitch.
And we got some good treats coming in. So Katie's about to bring something on that note.
Yo, Diesel, that's crazy. This might tip over, bro. This is like.
But just so I just realized too, some of my audience is from Netflix, from The Circle, from back home, from my modeling, wherever they're from, but they might not know who you guys are. Mm-hmm. So just to give you guys a quick introduction, I want to touch on number one. Where are you guys from, Will?
We're from Boston.
From Boston.
Well, just about 15 minutes north of it.
Couple Boston boys, and then Christian. I know your story. But I bet a lot of people don't know how you got started in social media. What was the thing that took you from like nowhere to like a following?
Well, at first I was kind of riding trends,
right?
POVs for a little.
Big POV guy.
Basic TikTok stuff. I wouldn't consider myself like a POV or an actor.
He's a big POV guy. He's a big POV guy.
Then I started like this basketball thing. I got like the basketball trend. And I was basically doing anything to like build my audience because I always had this bigger goal, which is music. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm very blessed to say that, I have my first single coming in.
I want to touch on that.
But, for those that don't know me, my name is Christian Plourde. That's what, my family and friends know me as. But to the world, I am Sevryn. So, I'm a recording artist, and I can't wait for you guys to hear what I have. But basically built a following through TikTok, writing the trends, basketball videos.
Hold on. He's talking real humbly. He was like the number one most viral kid on TikTok for I don't know how long, just bouncing a basketball. What? 15, 20 million views every TikTok.
Yeah, it was getting like over 10 million views a couple times. And like basically whenever I posted, it was definitely getting a million, which was like sick.
We got a drink, KD? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
that was very
huge.
Consistently too, like 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, and it doesn't help that you're fucking shredded as fuck bouncing that basketball. So that got you your start because I remember when I first met you, you were like just like viral, had like going up 1 million followers the month before.
I was going up like hundreds of thousands overnight at that point.
So you just touched on a little bit, and this is where I really want to dive into too.
For sure.
I remember when I first met you, and this is so sick seeing the whole journey unfold, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like surreal, but like always just as expected. It's that balance. So we first meet. We're sleeping in Notch's movie theater room, sleeping on top of each other. Me and you were both getting kicked out every other day.
A struggle that we've never even touched upon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've never even like told the public about that. But yeah.
Neither have I yet. We're living at this TikTok house. Freaking in the movie theater room, just bumming
doing
it.
the most for the house and getting treated the worst.
Yeah,
not
bro.
Not like the girls are
no,
the
management.
It was the management. It was the management.
Just eating shit sandwiches on shit platters.
Literally. Mm-hmm.
And fast forward, I remember me and Christian just always talking. Like, remember we'd go to bed and be like, bro.
We would manifest that like through God.
Look at what we're going to do. Like, we're going to do great things. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You're like, I'm going to do this music thing.
Good people.
Yup.
We're working for others to make this happen. To be out here network. And then when the time's right, we get our financials right.
Yup.
Which, God willing, has been amazing for the both of us recently.
And I remember the one thing you kept touching on was music. Mm-hmm. And
I always talk about music.
Christian, can we touch on the music coming out? Because you have a single coming out that you teased on TikTok, right?
Can I say something real quick?
Tap in, Will.
Not for nothing. Like, these two guys never complained publicly once. Not even.
We still don't say what really happened.
Wow.
Like, they really never complained once to their friends. Nothing. They just kind of held it all in internally. So, kudos to you both.
It's part of the grind, though. I kind of like it. Like, it was a grind. It was a shitstorm, but like, I'm appreciative that we even had that opportunity.
Dude, it makes you like. I appreciate my bed now. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
I had my own service.
Yeah, we were sleeping on the bed
and stuff like that growing up. But there's so many things that people look at you and you like they'll never know your story. And one day maybe I'll tell it like that.
Yeah.
But everybody's got a chapter they don't read out loud.
Yep.
I don't want to give my sob story in hopes that people will feel bad for me because I love the man that I am today.
Yep.
God willing. But to touch and answer your question, Mitch, I do have a single coming out.
You teasing on TikTok, you dirty dog.
Yeah, I gave you guys a little 15-second intro. This is basically the intro of the instrumental and then the first line of the song. So today I posted another one. Same thing. But
I didn't see it.
No, yeah, exactly. It was the same audio. I basically said it's time I give you guys a deeper snippet. So within this next week, whenever this drops, by then you guys will have seen.
Are you all right though? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
A little hint right there.
But that's one of the things I love is like obviously you never know what direction, what path is exactly going to take you there.
Exactly.
So like you blew up on Fairkin TikTok for bouncing a basketball, and now you're turning yourself into a literally international brand, international Fairkin musician. Like you're going to take over the music industry.
I'm actually,
And
I don't
it's
even know
sick
if I'm allowed
to see.
supposed to say this. I'll say it anyways. Like it's literally international. Like I'm going to Japan in the fall just to record.
No, I know you are, bro.
So it's like
you're taking over the Fairkin. Like I'm not even. Here's the thing: when people like gas their friends up, they say like over presumptuous things. Like it's dead serious. Like you're gonna be number one, selling out the biggest concerts in the world, bro. I'm not even.
You have to know who you're telling your accomplishments to because if you're in the wrong crowd, they're just gonna think you're bragging.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna find people that support you as much as you do.
Well, I want to hop over to you real quick. So Christian, I know obviously you're coming out with projects.
Yeah.
You got that in the works, and it's cool seeing you talk about it to executing on the last couple months. We haven't talked because I've been doing my thing, you've been doing your thing.
Yeah, but we always catch up like we never left off.
Never skip a beat.
Yeah.
But Will, hopping over to you, I know you guys have a background in music with your family, your dad.
Yes.
So what is your goal? Where do you want to go? Because I know you're touching on it.
Yeah.
But walk us through that.
Honestly, like I said, like faithfully and like God willingly, I've been able to follow my brother's footsteps as well as my father. A lot of people may not know I'm actually named after my father. We have different middle names, but we still have the same name. So I thought that's pretty cool. It's almost like there's the music literally in my blood.
Literally.
I'd love to do music as well. Me and Christian, I think he's touched on it before. We have an album with one of our neighbors. We had a little
No way.
Yeah. We had a little basement band.
That's so sick.
I was playing drums.
We burnt like 10 songs on a CD when we were about 7 or 8
Blame
years old.
this too.
And I guess we kind of neglected music because he used to play the drums and I used to play the guitar. We kind of neglected music growing up just because we were focusing on sports and then we were just kind of going through it with family and school.
It was always in the back of our head though. Like we were always like appreciative for music. We understood it. It came easy. Like in class, I would get sorry to cut you off, by the way.
No, you're good.
I would get like detentions for pen tapping and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I always knew I had something like going on with that.
Say then
musically inclined.
We would just like dick around. I feel like all guys at some point with their friend group like freestyle, whether they do it for fun or whatever.
Oh my!
And so he's a very talented freestyler.
Not to cut you off. I've never heard you. You're freestyle. I've never heard anything in the world.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know because like I'm a alternative pop punk like rockish musician.
Bro,
so like nobody thinks you can freestyle
like him, Joe?
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm as good as him, but I'm definitely.
Is he being humble right now?
He's being humble. I think I'm better off the top of my head, but if we sat down and both tried to write a song, I think he's better.
Wow.
I just spend a lot
because he has more like emotions and experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to say like
you guys balance each other out. Then you both got like equal parts of like freestyle,
like,
songwriting.
I think I could write an amazing song, but I also think he could spit an amazing freestyle.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's definitely like a
back and
forth thing. It's not like either one of us has this tremendous talent that one of us doesn't.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say like
actually we do. This kid can throw a football and I can't. Some
of his songs that I've written though, like I've actually like there's no instrumental, there's no like the song's not even made, there's no melody like that is brought to life yet. And I literally like I'm just reading the lyrics and for what I'm doing, it's painting a story and I'm literally brought to tears.
You guys just get it. Like I can see that in you guys. Like especially when you're singing your song. Like I said, like I didn't get music, and when you would talk about, it, I'm like, dude,
this is the most amazing
passion.
Feeling. By the way, this is the most amazing feeling when Mitch had told me that because this is like literally why I make music,
bro. I like I'm not even just jerking you off. Like I was FaceTiming you, texting you. Like I didn't really get music. Like I listened to some songs. This is a vibe. This is good. Yeah. But like hearing you talk about like your stuff months ago, and then hearing the song like rendered, recorded, blah blah. Like sending it to me, bro. I was listening to it and I was like, all right, this is good. And then like certain things just hit where they give you that like
and how about a
feeling it outside, like the fuzzy feeling where you're like just like in the song. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is my friend right now. Like it doesn't sound like you. Like how is this actually like? I knew you were talented, but I was like, dude, like this is better than the artist I listened to. And then like the other thing happened was like I guess I'm like connected to you, but also like I could feel your passion through the song. Like I felt happy, and I was like, man, this just feels right. And I felt like joy and like passion. I'm like, this is what Christian should be doing. And I was like, wait, it's not even me. Yeah. Like usually I get that when I'm doing something I don't care about, or like I'm like, wait, this is Christian. Like this is sick, bro.
What's cool too is like obviously we've had each other growing up. You know, I played quarterback, he played receiver. It was always, I didn't know that. It was always some cool some cool duo.
I'll snag one, thank you.
You know what I mean? And just even now, it's like I'll have trouble writing one part of like a song, and I'll send it to him, and he'll fix it.
Wow.
Or he'll have.
vice versa.
Yeah, I was going to say he'll have something that he likes. Thank you, brother. And he'll be like, "Yo, I need like a melody for this," and he'll be like, "How do you like this?" And I'll hum it a certain way, like different, like on beat.
You guys compliment each other.
And dude, it gets the tunnel vision out of your head because I'm like,
sometimes
seeing this beat one way, I can only think of it one way. And you send it to him, he's like, "Dude, I wouldn't even have thought of that. I think of it this way." And you're like, "Oh, that sounds better."
Yeah.
And so it's constantly just bouncing off of each other. You know, like I said. We'll get into God a little bit later, but I definitely think he put both of us on the planet. One,
that's no mistake.
To help each other, but two, like to make up for which one of us.
Yeah,
lacks.
whatever one lacked, the other one kind of was good at.
I got a personal question though.
Yeah,
ask away.
Obviously, you guys are identical twins, right?
We don't know.
We don't know, dude.
What the fuck do you mean you're not identical twins? You guys tell me if they're identical twins or not.
Dude, at birth we're pronounced fraternal, but we have a couple friends that had the same thing.
No, at birth we were pronounced undetermined. So by that, you have to go by like fraternal, I guess.
Yeah, and so we didn't know. So they don't even know if the sack was like
you guys
if it's split, but like we look identical. But
you guys own a mirror.
Yeah. Okay. But along with the question,
that's some nitty gritty details. I actually didn't know. I thought you actually were.
Yeah.
I had just a question the other night,
of course.
And I asked Mads this. I don't know why. I asked one of you actually. I think it was. Honestly, I'm getting confused, but I think I asked you, and Mads was standing behind me, and she's like, "Don't ask them that." And I just want to resurface it. Now I got both you guys here.
I don't even think I was there because I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever compared your cocks? Are they identically the same?
Right, dude, we never like.
You never got a chub on where like, yo, like we're rocking with the same boat, or like.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question, Mitch. You have a brother.
We haven't side by side compared cogs, but like I've definitely seen his bird, he's seen my bird, so like.
I would say we have verbally compared.
Okay.
So by that I just mean
we're right there, like
no bullshit, like
really,
no bullshit, like I verbally compare with my boys too, like.
Wait, of course. Put your hands up.
I think we're like. I can't. Yeah, I gotta go there.
So
you guys got pretty much the same exact hand size.
What size? What are you?
11 and a half.
I'm 11 and a half.
Yeah.
So your cock size is pretty much the same is what you're telling me. I don't know why. That just came up in my head when I was watching both of you. I was like, I wonder if like one's got a huge cock and one's got a small cock, or like how that works. Like, who got the short end of the stick?
We both got the girth cock.
Ah, you both are rocking huge cocks.
The girth cock.
Just you as well, though, bro. Come on.
What I wanted to say when you guys were touching earlier about like being in that theater room and manifesting things, my friend Nate, our childhood best friend, is on.
Let's go, Nate.
He's on the camera back there.
He'll be on the vlog part.
So he was.
Hey, whoa, cut him in.
As soon as we were filming the other day, I mean, like everybody was here. Katie, Mitch, we were filming for his music video.
Yeah, bro.
And, there was one part where like the music kind of died down, and me and Nate were just having a conversation, and it was almost like we were just talking. And we were like, bro, this is the shit that we talked about a year ago. Maybe I'm not in that position yet. Maybe he's not in that position. But like you said, once one
don't matter. We're all
up, and like me and Nate were just sitting there, like I was tearing up. We were both getting emotional.
Dude, that's why I had them come out here, bro. Like, if I'm eating, we're all eating. Because I know at the same time, y'all do the same for me.
It's insane because it's like you just said.
Loyalty and family.
Like, even if I go out to eat, bro, like, I'm not going to say when I did it or if I do it, you know what I mean? But if like I go to eat, like, huh?
Bro, he was busy the past couple of days, so like I have no problem saying this. Like, he was busy the past couple of days, so he took all of us out to a nice dinner.
That's sick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if I have the money.
His friend and his girlfriend to a dinner.
Like, if I have the money, like, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because I can, because
he flex.
It's not a flex.
He's not Jeff Bezos, but you guys.
Yeah, it's like I'm very blessed to have the money that I have for a 20-year-old kid, and like I've been gone a few days. Like if I'm able to take my friends out to dinner, I would love to do it.
Yeah,
so
it's sick, bro.
Nothing's hitting more than a peanut butter and jelly.
And the best is like, here's what I noticed. the world's crazy. It flips. Like I've been on top of the world, and I was actually a cocky little faker when I had my landscaping company, bro. Yeah, life humbled me, but I was taking all my friends out, I had all the cars, and then life humbled me. I went broke, and then like my brother and my friends like started like making money, and they were like, "Yo, like we got you," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck, this is weird." I used to be the one.
Happened to me, but you know, I started making my first like income.
Yeah,
you know, and I started blowing it. I was buying all these finer things in life.
Yeah, bro.
And then I moved out here and I went broke. Right,
yep.
My mom had to help me, and like luckily I
prevailed, and here we are.
For any money back, but you know I paid her back in like other ways, and death was so bad.
I don't know why I'm interrupting you guys. I'm fine, sorry.
But I've also paid her back financially, and my goal is to retire her and everything.
Amen.
But
amen.
At the same time,
shout out mom.
I had all this money that I was making, and like it's not to sound like a douche because I'm gonna tell you that it humbled me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt great. I was doing all that, and then I was like, damn. I gotta ask my mom for $100 just to buy groceries, right? And then that happens, and then management falls apart.
At that low, bro.
And now I'm Airbnb hopping and bouncing around. Like I don't even have a home, right? This is stuff I never even talked about online.
Yeah.
And then I
came out here all those weeks too, like the worst.
He saw it. He saw it happen. You know, going through.
When was this? Was I there as well?
Right before 2021.
I was going to say.
Yep. You were.
Yeah. Okay.
So late December, and then once.
That's when we were like in the movie, we were like journaling, trying to figure stuff out.
Everything happened. February. I went to Miami, bought a house with two of my friends.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I got this new manager and she was helping me out. And
hooking it up.
Like, God bless her, she was helping me. And then, you know, I started making, you know, a good living for someone my age. I don't want to sound like, you know what I mean? I want to.
No, I remember we talked in private and you were doing well for yourself.
I was very blessed. I'm very blessed to make the money that I do right now. And so I bought everything that I needed and stuff like that. And it just taught me, like, okay, now I can't go out and just flex that I can, like. I remember one time, dude, I went shopping, right? And I didn't want to buy anything.
The dumbest shit
I didn't want to buy anything, right? But I almost felt obligated to buy everything.
Yeah.
So I started buying stuff. I spent like $300. It was not much money, but like I was like, I could have donated that to someone that needs it. I don't even wear anything. Actually, everything that I bought that day, I actually gave to him.
I'm not kidding. Half my wardrobe is just free clothes from them.
Yep. So like,
you get detached from it.
But it humbled me. I was like, I'm not gonna find myself in the material things. I found myself in my friends.
Like I only wear $20 t-shirts. Like, bro, I'll always be like that. Like
that's expensive. I wear $9 H&M t-shirts.
Yeah. Damn, I guess I'm balling.
No,
dude, just like the cool like old band tees and shit. Like I just go into like
Target. I go to Target and I feel like we all got our own lanes.
100%.
You know what I mean? And like right now, all of mine was unrealized the whole time I was out here. Like I was grinding, I was learning. You know, everybody was like, "Who the fuck is this random kid?" And I was on Netflix. We #1 showed. Sick. Had a little moment.
And I'm like insane.
Bro.
As soon as that kind of went over, boom, Christian's up. Now he's grinding. He's been putting in the work with music. He's doing this, doing that. We shot the music video where all the boys were buzzing. I'm like, man, like he's about to take over the music world. I'm like, it's just like a constant thing. And then Will comes up and I'm like, yo, Will, like, what are you working? He's like, bro, I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm working on getting the music. I'm like, man,
like imagine.
It's just now going to be like, we're going to keep winning. All of a sudden, Will's going to come out and just drop something. I'll drop my
album, get the plays, and it'll be like fun. People listen to it, and then bam, he drops his song.
That's what I'm saying,
right?
bro. Like,
oh my gosh, another.
It's just moments with all of us because we're all grinding, we're all head down focused, and like it's just we're all having our moments. And Will, bro, I can't wait for yours. It's coming up, bro.
Dude, he's a talented writer. I'm telling you. The more he practices in a studio, it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah. On a personal level, how many people have like the same drive to wake up and, like you said, eat shit every day?
Yeah.
Like I want to
literally.
Like bro, I don't want to sound like a freak, but like the counting the calories to get the physique you want, like the mental toughness of going to the gym, like of grinding, of balancing all that, like getting your days done and stuff like that. And on top of that, like if you're not making the funds, bro, it's challenging.
I want to touch on that. You just brought up a good point.
It's challenging.
Which is how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Tight circle, bro.
Yep.
You know? Like you just said, the gym, how you go hard in the gym relates to how you work. How you work relates to your fight. Like every single area relates to one another. And that's something I feel like we all found common ground. Common ground in is the fact.
There's no coincidence that we're on top of our
no shot.
Our best
shot.
I told you that the other day, like when you were seeing like shit was going down the drain and stuff like that. I go, bro, maybe it's because you're distant with God right now.
You know, it's true. It was true because the more that I talk to God, the easier everything is because you give it to Him.
Bro,
we were at your music video, and I know I talked to you like, bro, I get sometimes when I'm dehydrated, my eyes really like spot out, and I was like, I just hadn't eaten much that day, I didn't drink much, and my eyes were spotting out so bad I couldn't really see anything. I had a bad headache. And I sat there in my own little corner on a chair, and I just prayed to God, like, hey, if you can give me the strength and the tools to get through this day, I promise I'll do the rest.
Yeah.
And literally, like, an hour later,
this dude was on top of his game.
I was on top of the world. You saw me how I was in there.
Oh, did I see you?
It was amazing.
Did I see you?
I said, I was like, this is the one day that, like, I just really would like to get through for him. Not even for
be
me.
the best.
Dude, honestly,
yeah.
That was, like, amazing. This is the first time that I've ever felt like I've had, like, a day about me.
Bro, that was...
People, like, me and stuff like
This dude shares a birthday.
Honestly, like, and actually, like, I don't even want to be like that guy. I was like, I don't get days to myself because I always try to make it about other people and see what they need. Because
sometimes
like,
you're fucking too good of a heart to a fault.
Yeah,
and
like sometimes good things aren't happening to you because you're the good that needs to happen to somebody else. So I feel like I'm always the good that needs to happen to somebody else, and that's what I try to be. You know, like God's servant and do it. But at the same time, it's like I felt like that day, like
that day was you, bro.
Like, everybody's here for me. I can talk to anybody, and the conversation is going to be about me. Like, it was
sick,
different,
bro.
and it's not something to get addicted to and get used to. But it was super dope to sit back. And
it's just refreshing, too, to have that many people around you that are like really riding, you know, like really supporting.
Speaking of that, I need to ask you a question?
We're flipping scripts.
We've spoken about this. It's almost like, you know, we get to the point where it's like you want to be selfless, you want to help others, you want to stay humble, and I guess I take it as a compliment, if anything. But I've had like ex-girlfriends and stuff say it about me. It's like, you don't seem real. Yeah. Is there like a fault? Is there like when do you talk shit about people?
Yeah.
When are you? Yeah. And it's just like I was like, what do you mean? It was like you're like a robot. You go to the gym, you do this.
Yeah.
And it's like
you have this routine. You're grounded.
Yeah.
You don't drink. You don't smoke.
Yeah.
It's like you're faithfully there. You're not moving to anybody.
I remember people are like, there's actually
too good to be true.
Yeah.
I was like, trust me, everybody has their own faults, and it's just in something that's not as broad as like slipping into a crack where it's just temptation.
Right.
It's just to a point where it's like, hey, like I want to be a good person.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like I've heard that as well myself, and it's like honestly,
like you don't seem real. Like
it's like a compliment. I'm like,
yeah,
I mean,
that's what.
We're not here by our actions. We're here because God paved the way. God obviously gave us our lives, opened up the doors in our lives, introduced us to the right people to be sitting in this exact moment that we are. And it's like I don't think a lot of people stress that enough, and I'm a fault to it too. Like, you know, all glory and honor go to God. Like
1,000%.
We're just faces and like doing what He wants us to do here.
My thing with that is I used to pray like, hey, like He's in LA, why am I not there?
Yeah.
And so I started doing more investment, more reading and stuff like that. And I read this thing where it was like, you're gonna ask God for something and He's not gonna do it for you, so you may lose faith. Instead, you ask God for something, and He's going to give you the tools to do it.
Man,
you just have to put in the work yourself.
Yeah.
You ask God for a cake, He's not going to put a birthday cake on the table. He's going to give you eggs, a whisk.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what made me take a step back and was like, what am I doing wrong? And I was like, dude, I'm being lazy as hell and just expecting life to fall into my lap.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of woke me up. It was a self-realization check.
Yeah.
That's I think it's from Pursuit of Happiness. You ever hear that saying where it's like, you know, there was a guy drowning and a boat comes by and says, let me help you, you're drowning. He says, no, God will save me, God will save me. Second boat comes by, hey, you're drowning, come hop in my boat. No, God will save me, God will save me, I got faith. Third boat comes by, long story short, dude, you're about to drown, hop in my boat. The guy goes, no, God will save me. Long story short, the dude dies, goes to heaven, and he says, God, why don't you save me? He goes, you idiot, I sent 3 boats. Yeah. So it's like sometimes you got to realize, like, all right.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah. It's right, like, get the boat. Like, go swim out to it, do what you got to do.
He didn't just
God send in the boat.
He didn't place you on land. He gave you a boat to get to land.
Swim out, put the work in, like, whatever that is. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get detached. We're going to say, well, I mean to cut you off.
No.
I was stealing these problems.
Dude,
my thing is, too, like, at what point did I realize, like, I needed to stop feeling sorry for myself? Ooh, if I was having a bad day, like, the world doesn't feel sorry for me. As bad as my family wants to support me, they don't feel sorry for me for, like, what I'm doing. And it's like, at what point do I stop feeling sorry for myself? So one day I had like a span of 3-4 days where I came home from the gym, and the night before I was like, hey, I'm gonna get this song written today, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna get this many videos done. And I came home and I just sat in my bed, and a couple of days I damn near just sat there crying. And I was like, what the hell, like, I don't have a girlfriend anymore. I feel like I'm distant from my friends. And I was like, at what point do I start feeling sorry for myself?
And do something.
Kevin Hart said the sun stops for nobody.
And at what point do I start
feeling confident? I love that, bro, because like, if you go to bed and you're lazy, you did nothing, sun rises tomorrow. If you did everything today, then you can go into the next day. Sun will still rise.
I love that.
You can tell too, because
you get stuck in that loop.
Yes, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And back home, bro, you can say like, the way you want to dress out here, people will, even though your best friends will look at you weird. And so I had a day about a month or 2 ago where I just sat down and I was like, hey, I'm going to put on the pants I want to wear. I'm going to put on the leather jacket I want to wear. I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm going to make a video. The video did so well. And I was just, you could see how confident I was, like, even lip singing and stuff. And I was like, bro, that was a turning point for me. That's when I started dieting better. That's when I started eating. I mean, praying more. That's when I started going harder in the gym. I go 1 more rep, 5 more pounds. Anything to like
just 1%
1% more.
It's not the physical. I wasn't trying to get physically stronger because I wanted to get mentally stronger.
Yeah, everything.
I read something one time that said, know the difference between being alone and being lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because an alpha male can be alone. If a guy who's lonely is just gonna feel bad for himself, you know what I mean? Or maybe, he's not doing the right things to be.
Yeah.
I thought I was lonely. I needed to be alone. Yeah. I was in so many relationships.
You need that,
I
bro.
had time away from him now. It was just I needed to be myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know who
you gotta find yourself, bro. I went through so many phases in life where I thought I had everything figured out, and then all of a sudden I got blindsided and fucking got humbled again. And I'm like, all right, let's start from scratch. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
No.
I've always wanted to be a musician, and at first I thought I was gonna be an athlete, and then it was like, no, you're gonna be an influencer.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm gonna be a musician. It's like it's just the stuff that he put me through to make me the man I am today, to accept this gift that I'm about to go into.
I gotta say, I used to get like smacked around by life a lot, like just punched in the face, and I was like, you know what? Looking back, I was in character development mode. Yep. God had me saying, yo, you need more humility. Yes. Boom.
Because bam, now you're a
Netflix
star.
You need more of this.
You've been an asshole. Like, dude, check it.
Yeah.
Scroll on Netflix.
Yeah.
Look at the number one. Right?
Yeah.
They're literally number one. You're the face of that screen.
And it's like, I think that's God just kind of like all the different things that happen in my life. It's just like character development. Like I used to pray and ask God to like give me the wisdom.
We're still going through it.
Teach me. Help me understand the ways of being that I'm meant to be. Help me be the person, open the right doors, the right opportunities, close the wrong ones.
My thing is, I thought just because I went to church, I did CCD for a while. I thought I knew how to pray. Dude, I was praying so incorrectly. Especially when we sat down with him, I was just praying incorrectly.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
you get sometimes
I want
stuck.
I want this. Like, bro, he's not gonna do anything like that.
Yeah.
The thing that changed it for me was like I was always praying for something to happen the way I wanted.
Yeah.
And pray for the right thing.
And that's like,
and oftentimes I
trust.
did.
That's like belief, bro.
Yeah.
It's like belief.
Sometimes it hurts, but it's for the best.
The big talk of town is, I believe you have a new girlfriend.
Do I?
Well, here's the thing. I'm scrolling. We haven't caught up in months, bro. Like, I remember when you guys met. By the way, I was there.
Of course.
Right at Ja, and you were like, "Oh, she's cute," and she's talking. I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." So, I know she said that. She was definitely like, "Yo, Christian's hot." I'm like, "Oh,
did she say
no,
that?
she dead serious did."
She said that?
Yeah. So that was like really the last time we had a serious, like, long, good catch up. And then I see on Instagram a freaking picture of you kissing, and I'm like, whoa.
Were we kissing in there?
Do people kiss like that? There's tongue connection.
No, there was like some tongue punch action going on between Christian and MADS. No fart boxes. Not on Instagram, at least. But what's the deal with that? Christian and MADS?
We hang out every day, right? Okay. And, we spend a lot of time together. And she's an amazing girl.
Uh-huh.
That's a girlfriend, right?
Are Christian and MADS dating? I don't even know, and I'm your freaking friend.
Yeah, so, like, think about it. You spend a lot of time together. A lot of time.
You spend a lot of time.
You
kiss, clearly.
Dude, I guess.
Inappropriate.
Yes. I mean, all the things that make a girlfriend, right? So I'll let you guys decide.
So we're not going to confirm nor deny. That's where I am, by the way. I think I accidentally said I was dating my girl Chloe, and like we're kind of at the same. Like we're not.
You guys are dating or what?
Well, not official. Like
no.
Yes and no.
If a dude came up to me and was like, "Can I, go get her number?" Like, nah.
That's definitely not happening with Chloe either. She's getting beat the fair
cup.
But me and Chloe are in like the talking phase, and like we're not officially. Like she's in another country. We're not officially dating. We're not like we're not engaged. So I feel that. I feel like we're on similar paths with our girlfriends.
Yeah.
Or not girlfriends.
Nah.
Not girlfriends.
No.
Let's leave it at that.
You can take what you want from that. But if a dude came up to me and asked,
will she recognize the difference between you two?
Of course she does.
She's a triplet.
Yeah. She's a triplet herself.
They're not like close to being identical.
What?
Matt's
she's a triplet.
I didn't know that.
So she understands that completely. She understands my relationship with him, which made it so amazing because like there's not a lot of girls in life that would understand. I was talking to my mom about this. There's not a lot of girls in life that understand these three things.
Go ahead.
My relationship with the notch girls, because a lot of girls might get jealous. Like literally my sisters. You know what I mean? Like nothing more, nothing ever has been more. They probably would have thought something else. You know what I mean? The musician life. My dad even told me like it's hard to have a girl because my mom even had trouble understanding his life. She dated a musician in her past.
Okay.
And then being a twin, not a lot of people understand my relationship with him.
Yeah.
So being a triplet,
definitely deep.
Having experience dated with a musician, and then actually being accustomed to living with those girls, checked all 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Completely
Well, I
lazy
wouldn't
girl.
say Mads had experience dating a musician. She had experience dating a kid. Now she's dating a real rock star.
There you go. Right
Now
there.
she's dating a real rock star.
So
Yeah.
it's like
I've been single since about October now, and this is like the longest time. But bro, I'm in no position to be in a relationship.
Guys, Will's DMs are open, is what I'm hearing.
Yo, please DM me.
Yeah,
shoot
the
that
DMs
shot.
are. You have the wet dream yet?
10 a day?
No.
He's just steady jerking it.
This is why I don't.
Wait, have you had a wet dream?
Like, I need to explain this.
Please.
This is why I don't want to go back on.
Long hair, brown skin.
This is why I don't want to.
Because
go
you
back.
wake up in the morning and you're freaking wet.
It's bad. This,
bro. I know.
I don't want to practice semen retention again because I did. This was back when you had your premiere. I was in Florida with a bunch of my boys. I'm sure.
Saw me on Netflix and just.
Dude, so if my
Did you
boys
bust one while you were in the circle?
I don't remember.
If my boys are watching this, they have no idea that this happened. So I'm sharing a
His boys. Where's he going with this? Where's he going with this? He's like, oh, jerking off wet dreams. Oh, my boys know.
I'm still in, bro.
I go to Florida.
Sorry, guys. Forgot to wear boxers.
He was asleep. He did not. Dude, I figured he wouldn't care.
He was looking, chill. He was looking good. And I'm like, yo.
I had to use his box. Oh, I'm sorry.
So I go to Florida. I go to
Go.
Florida. I go to Florida for my boy's dad's. Like my boy's dad's like one of my like he's cool.
Now where's the
It was his birthday, so we go to like Disneyland.
You're not home. Where is he going with this? He's not jerking off.
I took his dad to Disneyland.
They don't call it Magic Kingdom for no reason. So I'm sitting there, I'm shaking with my boy, and bro, I was just practicing retention. I just started practicing semen retention. Bro, I'm only like a day and a half. I'm a weekend, bro.
I don't know where this is about to end. I really don't.
Weekend,
I'm on the edge of the tongue.
I wake up. We have to get up early that day because that's the day we're going to Disney. I wake up. It's like 6 a.m., bro. I'm like,
you iced the cake, didn't you?
Bro, where's
You're the cake. You're the
6 a.m.,
cake,
bro. 6 a.m. I'm like, this is that dream was fucking crazy, bro. I wake up, bro. My underwear was soaked. Like I got up.
Are you sharing a bed?
I got up. No. I got up, bro.
I had a fear of that.
I got up, showered, changed my clothes, everything. Nobody was even up yet. I went back to bed. I felt sick to my stomach. I was disgusting, bro. I was like, I don't even know who I am anymore.
You want to see me a couple days ago? I sent this.
What do you mean by that?
What
do you mean by that?
I'm gonna show you. This is the picture I was trying to find.
Oh my god!
Dude, it was so
Christian.
bad. Nah.
That's a lake, Mitch.
That's a lake, bro.
Watch this one.
Bro, it was covered from here down.
You put the sleep emoji.
But wrapping it up, I appreciate both you Fairkers coming
this
on Tub Talks number 3.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming out from Fairkin, Boston. Sevryn, yo.
Outside of LA.
Guys, where can everybody find you?
At Sevryn on all platforms. Sevryn.
It's new.
Yeah, hard, right? Yeah.
What about you, Will?
All of my social media handles are at Will Plourde, except Instagram is at Will Plourde 3. I'm still trying to get the handle
work
from
on
some
that.
fucker in Canada.
We'll DM him right now. Yeah, I just got Tub Talks handle.
Yeah, I know.
Unreal?
Yo, dead serious.
Yeah, you told me about that. We were talking about that the other night. It was hard.
Sick, bro. So, anyway, stay tuned. Go ahead.
Can I just say thank you to Mitch?
Yeah, thank you,
Oh,
Mitch.
you
Love you, bro.
Fairkin legends.
I
Love
love
you,
you,
boys. Appreciate you guys having us on. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you having us.
And if you
Appreciate
haven't, subscribe right now.
Cop your Fairkin merch.
Yeah.
good.
MitchellEason.com. Check it out. And stay tuned. Severn's music video is dropping soon. We're not going to release the official launch date of the single and the music video, but it's coming.
Very soon.
It's coming soon. So get Fairkin
Especially
hype.
after this drop.
Check it out. Check it out. And we'll see you Fairkers next week on Tub Talk number 4. But until then, like, thumbs up, drop a comment, and turn on post notifications. See you next week, Fairkers.
Love you guys.
Bye.